Vale, pues bienvenidos a la rueda de prensa de Schreuder, previa a la jornada 23 entre el Club Deportivo Castellón y el Córdoba Club de Fútbol. Preguntas para el míster Edu.
Hola, Di, buenos días. Bueno, antes que nada quería preguntarte por el último refuerzo del club, Milos Jojic, un poco que nos puedes contar de él, qué puede aportarle al equipo.
At this moment he's only here 3 training sessions, or 2 or 3, but I don't know if he is tomorrow Sunday available, so we have to see, and then we have to see where he fits in the team. So yeah, he's I think he played his last game the 3rd of November, but he looked good in training, he looked fit, but okay, it's just the first few days.
Sí, por ampliar la pregunta sobre Milos Jojic, ¿qué cree que puede aportar cuando esté preparado? ¿Qué perfil de centrocampista puede ser para el equipo?
This we need to see, and we need to see when he is ready. At this moment, we also have a lot of players coming back from injury, so he comes back. Nick Mechanic comes back, so we have to see how they will fit in the team, and it's always easier to fit in a team when everybody is fit and to come slowly in the team. Now it's a different process what we have before the winter because of the injuries, and also now with the injured players coming back, who's getting play time, who's getting how many minutes, who's getting more fit for longer term, who's staying fit, all these kind of things we have to make decisions, and in the end we also need to win games, of course, but I also look to a longer plan. I'm totally not too worried about it, about the longer term. Of course, on short term we need to win games, but it is what it is. We are in a different situation now with all the injured players coming back when we give them minutes, and also for the new players who come, some didn't play long, so that is also a thing what we need to consider, but hopefully in the next game he is maybe available, but till now he is not available, so maybe the end of the day, but I don't know.
Hola Dick, buenos días. Ya que estamos hablando del mercado, quería preguntarte por el futuro de David Flaccus. Se especula con la posibilidad de que pudiera salir, se habla del Murcia, del Antequera. No sé si nos puedes confirmar que va a salir definitivamente o todavía lo dejas un poco en el aire.
For me today he was not in training, so I think he's leaving then.
Sí, yo le quería preguntar sobre el próximo rival, el Córdoba, precisamente un rival que ya lo conocemos bien de la temporada pasada, siempre suele plantear partidos muy abiertos en los que hay muchos goles. No sé cómo se puede esperar este partido, sabiendo que justamente el Córdoba también es un rival directo por la salvación, que también es un equipo que lleva muchos goles encajados, junto con el Cartagena el que más, y cuál puede ser el plan de partido para ganarlos.
First of all, of course I can talk about Córdoba, very good rival. Last year we saw also in the games against them it was difficult because they also have just a good team. I think when we played this season away, we played a very good first half. The second half they were better, so I think a draw was like a normal score. And what already also said the past, and now it also will be not different. I think it will be a very difficult game, and we need to see in the way how we can beat them. In that way, I'm confident. I'm always confident with my team. Also during the whole season, you know, you have sometimes some struggles, some things what happens. But for now, in the way how I feel, I'm very confident with the team. And again, what I said after the winter, we need to grow into the season again with getting all the players back, and to compete against every team, we need everybody back. This is the way. I think this team is Castellón. We can, for me, we can beat everyone, when we have everybody on board, and when we are all fit and can compete with each other against other teams.
Hola, buenos días, Dick. Quería preguntarle cómo de importante es, ya no solo por supuesto en cuanto a los 3 puntos, sino también en el capítulo anímico, porque afortunadamente tanto usted como muchos de los jugadores que siguen del año pasado jamás habían vivido una serie como esta, ¿no? De 3 derrotas. Más allá de los 3 puntos, es importante romper un poco esa dinámica y volver a ganar ante un equipo que ya conocen bien como es el Córdoba.
I think for this team it's very important, of course, for the mental aspect. I think what I saw in the team now, they also see that, of course, they all need each other. I think when we are really a team and everybody is available, then they also feel like a team. Then we can compete better. The individuals who have the quality to maybe to be better for the team a little bit more, they can be better, because this is all normal. First you need to be as a team better, and then as an individual you can show yourself even more better. It's not the other way around. A lot of people think that individuals can make a game or a season. That's not true. You need to do it with everybody. I think the last 2 weeks, not the last 3 weeks, I think the trainings were very good. Only the game in Tenerife was disappointed in the way, I think, how we played on the ball also, and there it also looked like that we were not really a team. I can understand it, that it looked like that, but I can assure you that it is not the case in the team that it is like that. Because if you look in the total distance meters and everything, we even run a little bit more than the opponent, but it is more about the little short things in the way how we maybe can avoid the second goal with a little foul, what they did a few times. They made like 3-4 little fouls that we couldn't counter them, and that is very smart. We didn't do that. So all these kind of things that has also not really to do with running, it also had to do a little bit with cleverness, and in that way I always will protect the team, because I see them every day. Also this week I saw a very good attitude. We laughed a lot, and maybe a lot of people will say, yeah, why they laugh? Of course we laugh, because I think we have a good feeling with each other that we can compete, but we are also honest to each other that everybody need each other. So in that way, again, we are very happy that the injured players come back, but also they need sometimes a little bit more. If it is Demi, if it is Loten, sometimes when he will start or not start, if it is Camara, he didn't play for 6 months. What can we expect from him? So I also want to protect the player, that we don't judge the player, even not me, but even not his teammates. So you need to give people time. Even Raúl, he also admitted himself that he had it a little bit difficult in the game, but it's all normal aspects. That the same will happen with Calatrava when he comes back. Then everybody thinks, oh, Calatrava comes back, we will win every game. It's not like that. Even Calatrava needs his teammates and everybody. So in that way, I think the only thing what I maybe address to the team is that if we lose, we can't lose in the way how we lost against Tenerife. And of course, I never want to lose. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me every day in, day out. I don't want to lose in training sessions and that sort of things in the attitude. So in that way, there are totally no complaints. The only thing is that I can understand that it looked a little bit miserable against Tenerife. But for me, it will help, of course, maybe for a lot of players, but they also need to mature in things. These things will happen in life that you sometimes don't win 3, 4 or 5 times. It can happen. Yeah, it doesn't mean that we are a bad side. We just need to be realistic. We need to try to stay happy, to have fun in training, because if you don't have that, then it will stop. You know, you have to have fun in the job, in the work, in the football, and especially I know this group wants to give everything for the club. This group wants to give everything to the supporters. And there I think we just need each other. In good times, and in maybe now we have a little bit worse times, but for me it's not bad. It's all normal things. I'm not going to be any different. I always say the same when we win or lose. For me, it's every day it's the same. So in that way, I think we can expect a good game because we also play against an opponent what is always, I think it's always a nice game against Córdoba, so we will see Sunday.
Le quería preguntar por la evolución de algunos de los jugadores más recién incorporados, por ejemplo Nick Markanich, cuál es la evolución del jugador y también cómo ha visto la llegada de Jojic, si está para jugar, si ve que fruto del proceso de adaptación en relación a la filosofía propia del cuerpo técnico todavía le faltaría pues cierto tiempo para estar a un nivel relativamente óptimo para competir a más o menos a un porcentaje medio alto.
Nick, he is getting used now to the level of the training, in the way how we, not in the way how we train, but about the competing level, about his teammates, how the level is in training. It's, of course, he's also admits it's a lot different than where he comes from. The level is a lot higher. I also see that this week he feels a little bit more comfortable, so that is also good for him, that he feels that he also can adjust to that sort of things, and that in a way is very important because everything starts with training, with the feeling how you feel to play good games. It's not the other way around. It's not that you play games and then you just train a little bit. Everybody knows that you need good trainings to play good. So for him, we also spoke with him. We give him the time, and sometimes me as a coach, maybe I don't have the time. But again, this is the project. This is the thing what I need to do as a coach to protect the player, to bring to try to bring him in the right way. I think for Milos, that's a little bit different. He's older, he's more mature. He comes, of course, from a different level, but also he played the last few years on not on the highest level, but on a lower level, I think, than the Liga 2. So in that way, I think for him it's maybe shorter to adjust because he's maybe much further because of his age, but also he needs to adjust a little bit. And again, what I said before in the answer, I don't know if he is available for Sunday. He's fit, but if he is that with the papers.
Dick, no sé si habéis tomado una decisión respecto a Gio Zarfino, igual es un poco pronto, no lo sé. Y luego te pregunto si esperas mucho movimiento en el mercado, porque hasta ahora ha habido ya 3 entradas, 2 salidas. No sé si esperas algo más al margen de lo que vaya a ocurrir con Flacus, evidentemente.
I also have no news about Gio, so I know we try to get him. I think he made a good impression in training and everything, so we need to see what happens today and tomorrow. So we speak with him, but if he is signing for us or available for Sunday, I don't know.
La duda que tenía si Pere Marco también está disponible, está lesionado, creo que era de los que estaban tocados con Calatrava.
No, Pere Marco, sorry, he's also not available. They try to figure out what he has, because till now it was difficult to see what he has. So in that way, we need to see. I can't say that I know he has a problem. We don't know exactly what is the injury.